Hi there, this is Diecast channel, and in this video we're going to do a review on this Australian 1974 Ford Falcon XB that's made in a 1:18 scale by Greenlight, a police car from the movie Mad Max, and the steering system was simply broken and front wheels were kind of loose. You just wouldn't turn with the steering wheel. So we're going to unbox this car, we're going to go through the repairs I've made to it, and we're going to see through their details. So stay with me to the end of this video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel in case you haven't subscribed yet. Give me your thumbs up, share the video, that helps the channel a lot. And also click bell for news, so we're going to stay tuned for the next videos that are about to come. Stay with me, let's unbox this car and take a look at its details right now. So here we have the 1974 Falcon XB, which is an Australian model. It surely has an American inspiration in its lines, since the front reminds me a little bit of the 1971 to 1973 Mustangs. The rear has a little Mercury look. The profile reminds some American compact sedans. For Australian standards, this is a full-sized car. For American standards, it's a compact. It's got those tempos and colors according to the MFP, which is a fictional police force for the movie Mad Max. If you look for Australian police cars, you're not going to find anything like this. This is just a fictional car. MFP stands for Main Force Patrol, which would be a special force against very dangerous criminals and those dangerous roads. The hood has got a larger scoop, which is also part of a fictional model, and two air intakes that really look like the ones for the ram air system for the Mustang Mach 1, like the 1971 model I've shown before. The car is a 4-door sedan. It could be also 5-door station wagon, could be made as a pickup like an El Camino, famous utes, and also panel vans. This car could be equipped with several engines, from the 200 cubic inch, the 250 cubic inch 6-cylinder, the 302, and the 351 Windsor V8. This model car made by Greenlight. It's pretty nicely made. It's got a very nice paint job. It has just a little rash on the rear quarter panel on the left side, right near the gas cap. We can even notice the steering system was broken, so I used a small screw to attach the steering system back together and make it work again. So it's working now. It's working properly and fine. It's got very nice interior, made in tin, very nice and realistic headlights and taillights, nice wheels and tires, and all features that we can see in the Mad Max movie. So we're going to take a look at this car and go through its details front right now. Ford Falcon. It looks very nice, and it's got some sort of European look, but at the same time, it reminds a little 1971 to 1973 Ford Mustangs. Even though the Mustang didn't have a split grille, the mesh is quite similar. The hood looks much like the one of a Mustang, but the scoop is only for the fictional car. This front spoiler is also an accessory for the fictional car. Those turn signals look realistic, and the bumper looks like the one of the Mustang. It looks like a shrunk Mustang. Windshield wipers look very realistic. Trim around the windshield looks realistic, and the windshield has a very good transparency. We have a speaker that looks pretty realistic, and sirens with this roof rack and the roof spoiler that look also very realistic according to the movie car. Very nice looking interior. This car has got an automatic transmission. This is one of the possible transmissions it could have. It's got very nice and realistic cushions. Steering wheel looks like the ones in the American Ford cars. And the dashboard looks somewhat familiar. The mirror looks pretty good. Door panel looks nice. Interior looks simple but pretty well made. We can also see the central console and the passenger door. Police radio and the mirror look pretty good. From the passenger side, we can see the gear lever that's in the central console. Very nice looking dashboard, and the passenger floor mat that's cast in plastic. This interior is made in plastic with a pretty good quality. It doesn't have any carpet, but the plastic for the interior has got a very good quality. It doesn't have a headliner, but it's pretty nicely made. The rear of a car, very nicely made. Tail lights, they're all made in acrylic. They look very realistic. Dual exhaust pipes could be a little bit better with better exhaust pipe tips. Rear and the front bumpers are painted body color. The trim around the tail lights looks very nice. Trunk lid does not open. That's just cast in metal with a trunk lock. Very nice paint job. Very nice rear window with a very good transparency. Those wider fenders that were also made for the fictional car. From underneath, this undercarriage is pretty much like the ones of the Artisan line. Quite simple, pretty acceptable, not a bad one. This car seems to be a unibody, front and rear suspensions. The engine and transmission are quite simple. Mufflers are simple as well, and they are just cast in plastic. They are not separate parts. Part of them are separate actually. And the front wheel steer, which is a plus concerning this Artisan-like line. One of these terminals was the one that was repaired with a screw, and the screw is really small so we cannot see it. The good thing is it's working correctly now. It's a pretty nice model car, and it's pretty acceptable. Ranking this car from 0 to 10, I'd give it a 9. I think it deserves a 9. It's a pretty nice model car. It just doesn't have more moving parts, but just the front doors. It could be made with opening 4 doors, trunk and hood, and it could also have a more detailed undercarriage, but it still has a working suspension with springs, which is nice. Got a nice interior, a nice paint job, a pretty good quality, a nice realistic headlights, grille, tail lights, wheels, tires, nice transparency for the windows, and pretty nicely made trim. It's a very nice model car to have in a collection of different muscle cars, foreign cars, and also movie cars. So I'd like to thank you for all likes and views, for all subscriptions. Please don't forget to subscribe my channel in case you haven't subscribed yet. And also let me know down in your comments what you think about the video and about the car. Do you have any further information on the Falcon, on Australian cars, on police cars, and the movie cars, and the movie itself you want to share with us? Go ahead and write it down in your comments. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.